Hey everybody, my name is Daniel Hilty and this is 3-Minute Methodist History on Campbell TV. In our last episode, we talked about how John Wesley developed a very methodical approach to faith. Well, in 1736, he brought that as a missionary to America. On the way sailing to America, however, his ship encountered some terrible storms and John Wesley was very frightened. However, there was another group on the ship that really impressed him by their faith and their courage, which brings us to question number one. What was the name of that other group on John Wesley's ship? Were they 1, the Anabaptists, 2, Presbyterians, or 3, Moravians? If you guessed 3 Moravians, you're right. In fact, the Moravians had a tremendous influence on the rest of John Wesley's life. Well, eventually, the ship landed in America and John Wesley was ready to do missionary work. He did missionary work among English and German-speaking colonists, among Native Americans, and among African slaves as well. But where did John Wesley do his missionary work? Was it 1, New York, 2, Georgia, or 3, North Carolina? If you guessed 2, Georgia, you're right, especially in the Savannah area. John Wesley did some good work there in Georgia, but ultimately he considered his time in America a failure. A major complication was the fact that he fell in love with a young woman named Sophie Hopke, but Sophie Hopke ended up marrying another man. John Wesley was so upset that he barred Sophie from receiving communion at the church where he was serving, and her new husband in turn brought a legal case against John Wesley, which brings us to question number 3. How was that legal case against John Wesley resolved? Did he 1, serve 6 months in prison, 2, be reconciled with Sophie Hopke and her husband, or number 3, did John Wesley jump bail and flee back to England? If you guessed number 3, he jumped bail and fled back to England, you were right. However, his experience there in America really caused a spiritual awakening in John Wesley, and that spiritual awakening bore great fruit, which we will see next.
Thank you so much for watching Campbell TV. Please check the rest of our channel for other videos on how to connect with God, love others, and grow in faith. Plus, if you like this video, please consider supporting Campbell by setting up a recurring gift on our website or by clicking on the link below. Until next time, remember that God loves you, Christ loves you, and Campbell does too.